talk about this parachutist. What a balls up. Whose fault was it? What happened? Let us know.
So obviously Toulouse, hosting Sale Sharks in the stadium, and the ball was meant to be brought by this parachute guy who ended up, getting stuck, and the game was postponed. But it was quite cute to hear Barassi, the centre who played Six Nations for France at 13, and the aftermatch, and he was asked, how was it? Well, basically they're in the tunnel, everybody getting hyped, come on, let's go, and then all of a sudden somebody comes on and needs to tell you really quickly, now go back in the changing room because the game is postponed. No, really, what happened? There's somebody hung up, and they just said it really quickly, like that. And you know how you need to translate. Imagine, the foreigners around, and Peter Aki said, what did he just say? There's a hung man, there's somebody who's hung or whatever. Yeah. And someone goes, what did you just say? And they forgot to mention the whole parachute bit. So there was a bit of an awkward moment where everybody started giggling when they realised afterwards. They were not giggling at the time. But what it was...
How did they get down?
Did you not see?
Did you not watch it? Of course
I was
he
actually
didn't
in
watch.
New York at the time. I have been away on New York. It was my 40th birthday. Lots of stories, tunes to lock in to find out more. But we'll talk about rugby, Investec Champions Cup.
Well, originally they put like a bouncy castle from outside underneath, just in case.
That was
there
sort
was
of
one outside, so it wasn't basically in the fan sort of zone bit outside for the kids, just in case they didn't get there in time. They thought
he hit it and fucking fly straight off the top.
or it just burst. Or it just burst because he's falling from that top, and but then the fire. I think it was fire brigade came in and they did the long ladder. Yeah,
and they got him off.
Yeah, they got him down. Half an hour delay, but look, in the end, we all laugh about it. But the guy was in serious trouble.
Yeah,
of course.
It was.
It doesn't matter if you fall from that height. You're absolutely
no,
dust.
everyone will catch him. It's like when you stage dive. Actually,
just imagine though, hypothetically, he would land in that initial bit of embarrassment and then fear, and then as he sort of hung there dejectedly with sort of it digging into the inside of your thighs and your testicles, just sitting there going, I'm now going to be a meme everywhere. I'm being constantly recorded and I might die. I can imagine that would be a horrific place to be. Actually, there's a quote from
I was going to say, we've got to give the Charlie Morgan a quote. It's quite a good quote.
It says, just from Charlie Morgan on X, sort of still processing the sight of a fucking cuddly lion sprinting to strip off post pads to soften the potential fall of a bloke whose parachute was tangled in a stadium roof. only rugby that can happen.
The best thing about it, of the great rugby that was going on in the Champions Cup, that is the only bit that made the 10 o'clock news. None of the rugby, just the fact that someone was hanging from a stadium.
But it's good that we made the news.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we should do it more often as rugby.
Well,
I like the sport a bit more.
More accents.
Not totally planned, but yeah.
No, not totally planned, but these things happen.